Just wanted to give a little bit of an update for Psyquation because I came across a new alert last night. Thought I'd tinker around again and place a number of trades on the demo account. This time I was trading the Euro US, Aussie US, Pound, I think dollar CAD and gold, a few of them. Now last night I did about 30 trades I think it was, and I traded in this period here, really narrow range. As you can see, what do we got? Between sort of in this area here, 10 pips between high and low. Same with the euro. I was just trading in that particular range. Where are we? Just through. Anyway, going back a little bit, the Aussie was just through here as it was falling down. Once again, as you can see, pretty narrow ranges through here. So you're only looking at a handful of pips through there. 5-minute chart just to get the number of trades up, but managed to make some money. Also traded gold as well. Gold ended up rallying and falling and doing a bit of everything, but I was just trading it through this area here. So I was on the wrong side, and then I reversed and averaged into the trade, which gave me alert on Psyquation. So let's have a look at how that stacked up and what I got. So that's all my trades just from last night. Okay, so what did we do? 30 odd trades, and I won 56% of the trades and lost on 43, but really small trades, buying 0.1 and so on, and averaging in and adding to winning positions and so on, and then just closing them all. So this is how Psyquation looked. So I'm now up $91 US, so don't worry about the profit on that. I'm not really too concerned about that. Just placing a lot of small trades in order to try and get the number of trades up so we can get some information coming through and maybe some alerts as well. So as you can see, started off and the VAR started to go into a warning there. So the value at risk started coming up. So the first thing I got was a value at risk warning at 101 as it turns out. So what that one is saying, let's have a look here. So the value at risk, your open position VAR is minus 8.86, which is above your threshold of minus 3.42 derived from your return goal and drawdown tolerance. So unfortunately, I'm unlikely to achieve my return goals, and you advise to reduce your open positions by 2.6 times. So certainly a lot less than what it was last time around. I was, I think, 23 times I was supposed to reduce my open positions by. So I found that quite interesting. Then the next one was a dollar cost averaging. As I said, I do tend to dollar cost average in at times. Same sort of warning here again. So dollar cost averaging strategies significantly underperform non-DCA strategies, but because it was such a narrow range last night between here and there, I was happy to actually sort of take that risk, so to speak, or actually apply a dollar cost risk averaging. Now the other one that I hadn't got previously is a martingale strategy. So I found that quite interesting because I was keen to see what it was like by adding multiple positions. So which one was it? One of the positions was going against me, and I was averaging, and the Aussie dollar was actually going against me. Gold went against me, and I made a double up at a higher stage to manage a 63 win and a 41 loss. I closed those out. But I averaged into the Aussie dollar and dollar CAD. As you can see, there are a whole heap of positions. I kept selling as dollar CAD was going against me, and I kept buying as Aussie dollar was going against me. I was actually bearish US dollar last night. So it said with the martingale strategy, it says, martingale alerts are defined in our ecosystem as when a trader doubles his position 4 times as the market moves against them. So I found that was really quite interesting actually, because the market was moving against me as where was it? Aussie dollar is a good example there. So I was trying to trade the breakout through there actually. So the position moved against me. So I started averaging in and adding to the losing trade, dollar cost averaging and martingale. And then it started coming back up. So I closed those positions, and dollar CAD as well. Dollar CAD, where are we? So we're looking at this phase through here. So I was short through here, started popping up, I went short, and I kept averaging into the trade as it's going up. Took a whole heap of positions around here and ended up closing them just a little bit lower to get my average cost around break even. So a whole heap of really small trades there, and dollar cost averaging in using martingale strategies as it turns out. So once again, their research suggests that martingale strategies significantly underperform non-martingale strategies. As you can see, if I had have held that position, where is it? Let's have a look. Actually, if I had have held that position, it would have gone back in my favor, as it turns out, but by that time I could have wiped out significant. If I had continued, all it had to do was continue popping up and I'd be in a world of pain there. So that's not so ideal. So so basically got a couple of different alerts there. What I have noticed with the level 1 and 92% complete, we don't know exactly what those are, and that's part of the mechanism behind it actually. And I've 92% complete, but what I noticed over time is once I moved through this area here and my alerts, and once I actually moved off this, I started back at level 1 at 0% complete. So I need to find out a little bit more about how I can complete that area there. And then also on the right hand side here, I did have a forecast of 56% gain profit probability, and so that was a little bit higher. And over from last night's trades, even though I did make a profit, I've actually gone down to about 53%, which is saying the probability of my equity curve being above its current point. So anyway, look, I thought I found that interesting to see how that was coming through, and the new alert that I got, martingale strategy, value at risk continues to alert me. So that's interesting. I'm probably trading a little bit too high relative to the account size. Just a demo account on 10,000, and the martingale strategy as well, giving a warning there. So anyway, look, it's really interesting. I'll keep progressing and placing a few trades here and there, and look to update you as I get more information. Thanks and good luck with your trading.